Well, hello everybody. This is what you've all been waiting for. This is probably going to be the longest podcast, I would say. Anthony Colarossi, Austin Maynard, my two friends that I've known for a good amount of time, I would say. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, back in the day we were hooping.
Yeah, back in the day, all the way like 6th grade, the YMCA.
Yeah. You used to bust your ass there, man.
Bro, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I didn't have a jumper at the time.
Until you got one.
I just want to say before we start, thank you for having us on.
No problem, buddy.
Because
Yeah,
it's a
thank
great
you.
pleasure to be here.
No problem.
You know?
No problem. Let's celebrate.
Yes. Celebrate with our...
We are sponsored by Crown Apple. Now, we're not actually sponsored by Crown Apple, but we're going to be sponsored by Crown Apple pretty soon. Let me get the product right there. You see the crown? There we go.
You see it?
Also, we are sponsored by Manscaped. Also, not sponsored yet, but if you want to trim your balls
Right.
Yeah.
and you want to keep them nice, you heterosexual, homosexual, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, make sure you use Manscaped. With 4-digit code LUKE
Yep.
for 20% off.
Solid.
That was
I'm using it later today.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm actually buying that like after this ends.
I'm going to be using it too, shit.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah.
Here you are.
We have the Luke Papola Show glasses
Yeah, put
too.
it up to the camera.
Here, let's
Shout
put it
out to Aunt Diana. My aunt got that for us. So
Beautiful
that's
cup.
awesome.
Beautiful cup.
I appreciate you, sir. We're about to open it here.
Yeah, these are fire.
I can't lie, I can't get this open. Here we go.
Got it?
Yeah. Put a little bit of hair on my chest.
Yeah, and I am not of legal age yet, so we're gonna settle for some purified water today.
Oh, and Coke,
Yeah.
also sponsored by
No,
Coke.
absolutely.
It's just the preferred drink of choice on the Luke Paula Show.
This one.
With my two pretty distinguished guests.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah.
Top of the morning. Top of the
Oh,
morning.
wow, you're going all out. I'm just going a little bit.
Austin. Austin's right.
All right.
Well, we're going to be here for a while.
We
aren't
are going to be here for a
Yeah.
while. That's right. All right. So, a lot going on in the world currently, gentlemen. We have
Yes.
the Russia-Ukraine situation. We have the ever-evolving situation with Instagram thoughts and how they want to gain attention. It is what it is. Do what you want, but I think we can still judge if you want to put your ass out there for all of us. Would you agree?
Yes.
Oh, they can. Hey, I ain't hating, but like, it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
If you want to put it out there, you should at least let us look.
right.
I mean, that is a valid point.
How do you guys feel about girls with OnlyFans?
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do,
Mhm.
but there are limits to it.
Right, yeah.
So, also, it's if you're with someone. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. What do you feel like is like the moral boundary for that?
I feel like if you, alright, you could think of it in many different ways. Like, have you been dating the person and then you started it, or have you had it already and then you started dating somebody? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, there's multiple ways to look at it.
I've always thought of it from the perspective of like if you didn't know that they did it, you start a relationship with them, and then all of a sudden you find out, like, you can't really be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or can you? I don't know. I've never been in that situation.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you have to be in the moment. It's
Yeah.
just in a situation, you gotta think it. I will say, if you're a girl watching this, I don't see why you wouldn't sell feet pics. Like, that
Yeah.
is easy.
Dude,
That's easy bread. You
I-
know?
I
If it's
had
just
a-
your foot.
25 a pick? Are you kidding me?
I had a plan for that actually. The whole idea would be to
You're selling feet
put
pics.
feet. No, I'm not.
I mean, I'm not hating.
No,
Hey,
no,
you
no.
gotta get your bread.
But
you
the
know
whole
what
the
I'm
whole
saying?
idea would be to put feet pics on wherever, OnlyFans for example, and you know girls don't really like feet pics, right? Girls aren't really consistently horny like that, right?
Right,
So
right,
the
right.
idea would be, even though I'm straight, to put it out for the gay men and really advertise for it there. Because think about it. Dudes, hear me out. Dudes are willing to pay for that. Girls aren't
No,
paying for feet pics.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
There's not a lot of weird girls like that.
Yeah, because there are a lot of more, I would say, weird guys.
Yeah.
In the world.
I feel like that's like a nuanced take, though. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody.
I'm not allowing you to know what that word means.
No, it's like I just pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah, you're trying to sound smart. You're trying to sound
Sorry. It sounded good. It made sense.
I know, like nuance. It's
It's
like
kind of a nuanced take. Okay,
it's like not a popular idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say it would be easy.
Yeah.
To get the bread. It's
But
just your foot.
what like
But as soon as you say you buy it, and you come to me on Instagram and DMs, and you're talking, hey, I liked your feet. Like, all right, bro. Like, calm down. You know,
block?
yeah.
What's your like go-to DM for a girl?
Oh, dude, I used to be a bum at those, bro. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie, bro. I used to slide in with hey.
Really?
I'm
Just
more of
every
I'd
time,
rather
bro.
in person.
Mm-hmm. But like hypothetically, if you
If
had to.
just I don't know. Let's go with you.
No,
So, all right. So
no,
let's talk,
you
all right,
don't
so,
say
all right,
that.
All right,
You
so
don't
let's talk
stop
about.
lying.
So let's talk about Tinder. You get a match.
Okay.
Then what's your?
Well, here's
Well,
the
that
thing.
depends because they have a bio. There's stuff that they like. If you can relate, like if you match, you know what I'm saying. Like if you match with them, then there's obviously something in common. Like at the least,
Right.
like you would think they're attractive and they would think you're attractive. Like that's at the minimum.
I'm not on Tinder, so I don't know.
No, I know, but I'm alright, bro.
Yeah, I seriously, I'm not. I don't. I
You have
truly-
never downloaded it.
I never.
No, that's crazy.
Right hand to God. I've never done.
All right, then you think like Bumble or
Grinder? No, I don't use Grinder.
I don't even know what the fuck Grindr is.
Me neither.
It's the gay dating app. I've
Oh,
only.
nope.
I'm not on it. I'm not on it. Full disclosure right now. I'm not on Grinder. I'm not on Bumble.
But I mean, like, yeah, there's multiple different ways to look at it. It's like if something in their bio piques your interest, then you can obviously break the ice with something that they like, which will be easier on you instead of trying to force something that you know that might miss with them.
Yeah.
If they don't like it.
Yeah.
You want to know what I usually do since I'm not on these dating apps?
What do you
So
do?
through the Instagram DMs, I just say snap with a question mark.
No, you said that in your
Mhm.
one of your early podcasts. I do remember
That's
that. Because what it was like a blonde chick or something like that in one of your classes.
Yeah, the chick with the
Yeah.
tits.
The big
brutal.
knockers.
Did you get the snap?
No,
Oh,
yeah, I heard her talk and it was like, ooh.
You went 0 for 3.
No, I never tried. I just heard her talk in
Oh.
class. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I've struck out a few times with that, but I also feel like they wouldn't mind giving it to you, but they just don't like the fact that you're not being like upfront or like trying to get to like get to know them. Like you just snap question mark,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh well, he's just trying to do this and that.
Well,
You know
I
what
have
I'm
like
saying?
an 80% success rate. Like it's a good success rate.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
but you're
works.
still losing. Too.
No, trust me. When
Here's
you,
the thing. You're definitely gonna. I think I would think at least they're gonna give you your snap.
yeah.
Because, I mean, that's kind of a hard way to deny. Like, if someone asks you for your snap, you're not going to be like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to give it to them.
Yeah, you're lame. No.
Something
no
really
snap.
something really ignorant that I try to do too is when girls have like the Snapchat in the bio, I still ask. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like a little ego check. Like I don't care about you. I want you to physically give it to me.
Yeah.
It's like a power thing. I mean, I hate to say that. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a misogynist, even though I've been called a misogynist by somebody that knows me.
Oh, you be giving good massages?
Oh, the best.
Because I don't know
Alright, that
massage.
was better watch the eye roll. That was a little weird.
No.
You said,
No,
you give him.
No,
He's
but
like,
you
he's
know what,
like
like the
the
definition.
best.
You know what, like the definition of misogynist is? It's like somebody that doesn't like women, I guess, or somebody like sexist,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So maybe a lot of you women that are listening think I'm a misogynist, and not the kind that obviously uses the hands. But I would just like to say that's not true. I mean, I think women are better than men at a lot of things, right? Like complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you
Dog, why are you laughing like that, dog?
I had that joke prepared for the stand-up, but I never said it, so
That
I'm
is
glad that it
awesome.
hit. No,
Holy crap.
full seriousness, like I really don't view women any lesser than men, truthfully.
No, I'm waiting for the next one now.
No, that's it. That was the
Yo,
punchline.
that was great.
I
that
don't,
was
you know,
great.
just whatever.
Okay, so hold on. Let's talk about your stand-up. How'd it go?
Yeah.
'Cause unfortunately, I couldn't be in attendance.
It's
I really wanted to.
Same.
I didn't think it went too bad, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I opened up with a line. I was at this Chinese restaurant, whatever, and this guy, you know how they have like the sake sauce, whatever.
Yeah.
So you know he yelled it. He yelled sake. He goes, "Oh, swallow, swallow, swallow," and I was like, okay. And so I was like, So I never swallow, but I had to swallow. That was basically like, the first, like just to warm up the
It was
crowd.
like an icebreaker.
Yeah. And I heard a couple of, whatever. But then I told the story about how I had like a bleeding rectum. I told you guys.
Yeah.
And
that was brutal.
I got the most laughs out of that because like I had to act it out. So whatever, I did that. It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the?
And then the last one, of course, was the pants thing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the whole premise of that, like I said to you guys, I'll tell everybody now. Girls on social media, whether that's they take selfies that are supposed to be of like their face and they just happen to include the breasts as well. Or, the classic beach picture where, they're basically like, it's basically like this. It's one of these, and they don't even, they're like faces that way, but the ass is going that way. Basically like one of those. But for real, I'll say it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like it was one of those, and like the argument for us guys is like we don't really have any body part that can warrant that much attention.
Right.
For likes or whatever the case may be, you want to impress your crush, whatever.
Unless you got the 12-inch dinger, you know what I'm saying?
But like even then, the argument though was that you don't see, for example, guys doing this.
No,
and then I pull my pants down and like pretend like take selfies with my junk up front first.
Right.
It didn't really hit that well. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of looked like an idiot up there with my pants down. But I did it. I did it though.
Right, you did it.
That's also. It's also like like I would say like socially unacceptable for a man to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then like for women, it's like this social media aspect. They almost like want to give them attention to do that.
Yeah, they like gravitate to it.
They're like pushing that, like, oh, keep doing it.
And shout out to the girls that can shut shit down on Instagram, but don't. You know what I mean?
I think so.
That's wifey material right there.
Mean?
Like girls that, for example, have, a large backside. And they just don't do like the thought shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you have...
They got the thumper, but they're keeping it to themselves.
Yes, or like they're in shape, but they don't feel the need to flaunt it excessively.
Right,
you can flaunt it every now and then, but if that's like your whole feed, then I'm gonna feel a certain type of way.
Right.
And I'm not.
It's kind of like putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
I've got no fear, so I can.
Right.
Full disclosure.
I don't want to say like you have what's coming towards you.
No,
Right. It's like
not at all.
No.
But at a certain point,
yeah,
it's expected that there's going to be some pushback.
Right.
If you haven't seen
I'll
Dave
leave it at that.
Portnoy's.
All right, I'm not talking
No.
about.
You ever? No, all right, no,
I'm
not saying it. Then.
You haven't?
No, I'm not saying it.
What is it?
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
saying-
Okay,
I'm
fine.
not-
You're not really
I'm not
on this
saying
show.
it.
You're not about to say.
I am not
Okay.
saying that.
So practically,
Because he likes that stuff.
No.
Yeah,
not
yes,
at all.
you do.
Not at all.
Yes,
What,
you do.
feet?
No, I'm about to explain it. I'm about to explain it, at least to the best of my ability.
All right, go ahead.
So Portnoy was on like a.
It was Business Insider's interview. You know how they do like interviews?
So it was like an actual news.
Yes.
Like on TV.
Yeah, it was like NBC, but it was Business Insider doing the interview at the end of the show.
Okay.
And basically, he used to do these glow parties, and he started these glow parties, and then a woman came out starting to say like they were being touched inappropriately.
Yeah, sexually harassed. I heard about that.
Like they were being drugged and shit at these glow parties and whatnot. And then at some point they got shut down. And then Portnoy ended up going on Business Insider doing an interview. And what did he say? I forget what he said.
The lady said something about like,
you said,
oh, you think rape is funny.
Yeah.
And he goes,
I never said that.
He goes, I never said that. And she's like, oh, but you're making fun of it. He goes, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. He goes,
Yeah, that was
he goes, well,
I saw
funny.
that clip. I saw that clip.
And then what did he say? What did he say? I'm not saying. He said something else, and it was bad. I forget how he said it and what exactly he said, but he said it was bad. He goes. He's like, I don't condone rape, but I'm not saying like you know.
Yeah.
I completely forget what he said, but it was a bad clip.
Just to let everybody know, none of us are on board with rape.
No, not at all.
Absolutely.
And there's no punchline coming after that. All seriousness.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that to happen. I
No.
think all of us know that.
No, yeah, that is just totally unacceptable.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that would be scary as a girl say like you can't go walk around the city by yourself.
I can't even imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, girls have to have at least pepper spray.
Yeah, right.
Let me see.
What if you got that?
I was about to say, ain't nobody bulletproof.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody bulletproof.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Crazy.
Hey, and they just passed the bill, right? You can open carry now in Ohio without a license.
That's
can't
right. There's
you?
like 8 states, right? That
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
crazy.
know how.
I don't know if that's
I don't
good.
like it.
I don't know if
I
that's
don't
good or
think
bad.
No, it's bad. It's 100% bad.
I don't think it's good.
That's bad. I mean, come on. I mean, it just depends on the people.
Especially
Like,
you look at the area.
well, that too, but you gotta think about like,
Especially around here.
Right.
yeah, Youngstown and all the areas around it, north, south, east, all them sides. It's just, it depends on the people, really.
Yeah.
Like, if like calming neighborhoods, calming people, you should be all right. But if you're in an area where, it's prone, what is it, prone or prone?
Prone with an N.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Prone to violence and like, robbery and stuff like that, then that's where it might be an issue. Because you could be walking around and someone sees and they're like, oh, he's about to fire off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially because in 2020, Youngstown was the poorest
Yeah,
city in
I saw
America.
something like that, but
According
I
to-
don't know
you
if I
never
really
knew
believe
that?
that.
according to
No.
24/7 Wall Street.
Yeah, it's been
No,
there.
you're talking
Median-
about the
yes.
poorest in the whole
Yes.
country.
Dude, median
Yes.
household income below 30K.
Well, and it wasn't that. It was
It's really bad. I was surprised too,
it was
because what
also-
about White Appalachia and places like that?
well,
Right.
Southers. Youngstown was also top 5 for lowest. What was it? Top 5 for lowest areas without people with jobs and without degrees. We had
I believe it.
We're top 5 in area. Well, Youngstown is with people without degrees and without jobs, which also
I believe it.
contributes to the poor factor.
I mean, I could believe that part, but you're talking about poorest in the country, bro. I mean, dude, you gotta think there's like,
This area's up there.
it's up there, but I don't know about
I mean, but
out of everyone.
Here's the thing. In
okay,
terms
well,
of median
where
household
would you
income,
think?
though.
Where would you think is the poorest?
I couldn't even
In
tell
what
you.
state? In what state?
Probably somewhere more southern, like a Georgia type thing.
Okay, well then you gotta take.
Or like
Okay, but then you gotta take into account minimum wage. Minimum wage there is
Yeah.
probably higher than it is in Ohio.
And also because, well, I think does Ohio have a bigger population than Georgia? Or maybe
I
they
don't
do.
think so.
I know
I
they're
think
like,
Georgia's bigger than Ohio.
I know
That's the way I'm
Georgia's,
thinking. I'm thinking of like, not Hickvilles, but you know what I'm saying? Like, those type of areas where it's like, say like it's all farm work.
Mhm.
It's all farm work.
But
Like,
farmers
they're not-
make bread, bro.
They do
You
make
don't
it.
understand.
Especially now with
farmers
inflation,
make
too.
bread.
Yeah, but
although Bill Gates, did you see he's buying up all this farmland in America?
Nah.
Oh, dude, that's scary as
Is
shit.
it?
Yeah.
What? So he's about to just be like the king of farms.
Well, no, I feel like he's about to.
King of
He's about to
farms.
take all their like how do I even say this, like they're not going to be able to be like self-sustained anymore, if that makes sense. Like there's going to be big corporations running all this
so
stuff.
they're gonna be contributors to what he's starting then, basically.
No, I think he's going to like try and just like go
basically
for
gonna monopolize.
yeah, exactly, which isn't good. I think everybody should be able to have their own piece of the pie, you know what I mean?
Well, he can't buy it if they won't sell it.
Yeah,
But bro, I mean, he's a billionaire. He's gonna be
like a million times over.
Well,
Right.
yeah, but I
If
mean,
you tell me you're a farmer, he comes up to you, he's like,
But-
10 milli.
but as a farmer, you gotta think about like if you have kids, okay, then you gotta go and find a place to live. That's gonna last.
With that much money, you wouldn't have to worry about
With
it.
$10 million, bro, you can have 4 kids, and that money's gone in 4 years, 5 years.
What I'm worried about is
Literally,
You
bro.
gotta use it right.
Literally. And then you gotta think about, okay, well, if the money starts getting short, they gotta get a job. And if all they know is farm work, and Bill Gates is buying up everything,
Yeah.
it's gonna be almost, they're not gonna be able to get nothing. There's no farmland. If you're going from farm to $10 million, they're moving to the suburbs and getting a $2 million mansion.
yeah.
And then when that money gets low and there's no farmers around them, then what? They're shit out of luck. And they're broke again.
I'm worried about like a handful of people controlling everything.
Yeah. No,
Well, yeah, I don't like that
that's
either.
scary
I don't like that either.
That's why I said that. That's also
No, yeah. But I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
it's scary stuff.
I mean,
bro.
that's a big decision though.
I mean, honestly, he must be trying to do that with everything.
Everything,
I didn't see
bro.
about the farm because, like, I know, didn't like Xbox buy or Microsoft bought like Activision
Yeah.
and some other stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then like Sony was trying to buy some other things too. I don't. It's just a whole monopoly.
It's scary
trying to
stuff, bro.
Take over everything.
Have you guys been keeping up with Neuralink?
Yeah,
I
brought
brought
that up to him back in.
I don't know much.
When did I bring that up to you?
That was a while ago.
I brought Neuralink up to him in like 2019.
That's some of the most scary stuff to me, anyway.
It can be.
But I will say, when that stock is open to the public and available for trade to the public, you better buy it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to start out cheap, and that's going to blow.
Well, I
It
like
won't start cheap.
I like that
Nah,
Elon is
it's
behind
supposed
it.
to.
If it was anybody else, I feel like I'd be really concerned. Like if Jeff Bezos was behind it.
Elon Musk, though, he's good people.
Yeah. But even then, I don't fully trust him. But I like his intent. It's supposed to help people with cerebral palsy. And
What
stuff
was that
like
article that just came out that said it was like what 22 of 25 monkeys that he tried to put the chips in died?
It was something.
That's good.
Like that.
What do you mean?
Well, because I don't want it to happen.
Well,
he's saying it good in a way that they
Yeah. No, I'm not for the monkey deaths. I just don't want Neuralink at all.
with you, bro.
Because think about it. Here's what's about to happen if they do that. You have the side or the amount of population with money that's going to buy it,
Right.
and then you have the people that don't. So you already have the upper, middle, and lower class. So then you're going to create two classes, the one that has the money to buy it, the one that doesn't have the money to buy it. So then you're going to have one class that's much smarter than the other, and it's just going to be another terrible thing.
Yeah.
I'm not in favor of killing monkeys.
I mean, I would hope not.
No, I'm not at all.
No.
No, I I'm sorry for the monkeys. I don't know what else to say, but it's just I'm glad it's not working out, and I hope it doesn't work out because I really don't think it's a good recipe at all.
What, Neuralink?
Yes, not at
You're
all.
hoping it doesn't work out.
Uh-huh.
So you're telling me right now, if you had a family member with cerebral palsy and that was paralyzed, in a state to which they couldn't move and that they could die based on those conditions, if he could put a Neuralink in, and within 6 months, their lifespan can increase 5 years.
In that situation, yes, but I don't like what it leads to. Because think about all the stuff with the COVID vaccines, okay? People were getting in groups, and it was, I got the COVID vaccine, I don't. People were increasingly fighting over it. I feel like it's going to be the same thing on steroids. You're not going to be allowed to go certain places because you don't know as much or you don't have as much access to information because of Neuralink and all of the bandwidth that's going to provide for your mind.
I didn't think about it that far, but that is a great point. I mean, I understand that. You know what I'm saying?
If they made it
but it's
to
just
like a thing like you had to have, or
well, then that's just bullshit. 'Cause I'm not gonna get a chip implanted in my brain.
No,
That's what some people want to do, though.
That's like a world domination thing.
That's my greatest fear. That's why I'm completely
Have you
against
ever,
Neuralink.
what was it? There was a movie. I forget what it's called.
There's several movies like this.
Yes, but
It never ends well.
no. God, they put them all in the building, and they all have chips in the back of their head, and the goal was for them to kill one another. And if they didn't, 3 people will have their chip detonated in the back of their head every hour.
I don't know about that, but there was a Black Mirror episode about that, and the
Black Mirror's crazy.
chip was implanted into the head. I think it was like in the second season, and they could be able to replay everything in their mind. So like, you show up to a place, the security guards like, I don't even know how they do it, but they would somehow be able to replay like the last 24 hours,
Right.
just to see, if, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
But there was one person that got her chip removed, and everybody else like at the dinner table, in the episode was like really hostile towards her all of a sudden after she said the chip was removed. That's why I'm not a big fan of Neuralink at all.
Yeah.
Now, where you said like you would like everybody would almost be forced to get it in a way, I could see that because think about like if you're at dinner with like your whole family, right? And say there's 12 of you, but 10 of them have it and 2 don't.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the intelligence that those 10 will have over the 2 that don't.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna feel left out. You're gonna feel like, well, I can't talk about shit here with my family.
Yeah.
Then you're like, well, I gotta go get it now.
That's how I don't think
But
that's a good example as much because
but you got like it's kind of like a lot to do about it is like persuasion. Like, like they're gonna have access to a ton of more information. They're like, what did he say that they could do? Like, you could read people's minds with it.
Well, yeah, he said you're going to be able to talk without using words.
Yeah.
That's anyways.
Some people could.
Well, yeah, but you have to have a connection with that person to be able to understand what they're trying to say.
I'm just pro not drilling a hole in people's skulls.
Well, I mean, I'm with that too, but I mean, like
that scares me so much.
Like I'm all for that, like not doing that shit. But I mean, like if you can help people that are sick and with illness, then go for it. I mean, I'm with
using
that.
that way, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
But as soon as the government type of thing would get any control
Don't even
over
get me
it.
started about that.
I
Yeah,
know, because
yeah.
we'll be here for.
No, that's
I mean, we're
bad.
gonna be here for a while, anyways. But like, I mean, I don't trust the government. I don't trust it. I know.
No, not
I
at
know.
all.
Yeah.
George Bush did 9/11.
I don't know about all that, but
No.
you know,
You could go into that and make the argument because Bin Laden worked for the United States at first.
I mean, yeah, but
I wouldn't say that George Bush did 9/11.
No, I'm not
though.
saying that either. I was just messing around.
he's scared to get canceled.
We can go into that.
cancel him.
We can
I
go
don't
into
care.
that if you
No,
want.
I'm joking.
I really don't know that much about it.
No, we won't go into it.
Dude, I watch a lot of videos about that stuff, and it's not funny. Like
No.
conspiracy theories.
You want to
and-
know something crazy?
Uh.
Is the United States, there was like this false flag thing with Cuba, so the Cuban Missile Crisis, and they tried to start something to say that Cuba attacked the United States so that they could have an excuse to go to war with Cuba, and
Right.
JFK stopped it all. And he was about to expose everything, and then they killed him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
Something
is that a theory?
That's like,
It's a conspiracy.
yeah, it's a conspiracy basically,
Mm.
and that's like what's the word? When you like sum up everything that happened.
The summary.
No. But you sum up what somebody said. Paraphrase. I just paraphrased it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just paraphrased it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
He's making up words now.
No, but
He's
it's
making up
crazy.
words.
It's crazy because when you see like the magic bullet theory, like it doesn't make sense. I watched the documentary by Oliver Stone, and he goes into detail about like that didn't happen, and the guy when they were doing the biopsy, right? That's when they're dead and they check over the body.
Yeah.
They were like purposely trying to throw the guy or the doctor who was like expecting JFK's body. They were trying to throw him off. For example, like one of the generals that was in there watching, the guy asked, "Could you put out your cigar?" And he goes, "No." For whatever reason, I don't know what he was trying to do, but like there's like more evidence. I'd have to go back into it, but like they purposely tried to like throw it off.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
It's crazy. Bro.
have you ever like watched videos about serial killers?
Not really. No, maybe I've seen a couple
I
clips.
haven't.
Probably.
You haven't?
I know people
Dude.
that have though.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
into it.
watching a video a couple weeks ago. Cause like I first started watching what Abe Lincoln and JFK's assassinations had together or like had in common or whatever, and then like Abe brought me to like a different video and then I finally got to Jeffrey Dahmer,
Mhm.
and then there was a woman that actually survived one of his kidnappings.
Really?
Yeah, and basically the only reason she survived was because he was in his car. Well, she was in his car driving, and he was taken to go rape and kill her and then cut her up, like mutilate her and all that
Yeah.
shit. And he said the only reason she thinks she survived is because when he was beating the shit out of her in the car, like punching her, she took her hat off, and he saw that she had cut her hair, and he just opened up the car door and said, "Get out."
Really?
Yeah, he had like a fetish with long hair, like long blonde hair. It was the only like if you go back to how many people he killed that were women, every single one of them was like a blonde or brunette girl with long hair.
I wonder if the reason this happened was because he was hurt in some way by a girl with long blonde hair.
No, I don't think so. I think so. He maybe, but I don't know. I don't know the full story either, but I mean, he just had like this weird fetish with girls with either it was short, with long blonde or brunette hair, and he would not even take the time to even stalk anybody if they didn't have that hair. Like he would not fuck with anybody besides that.
Wow.
Like just as a regular person, like I want to know what drives a person to be that committed to that type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird.
I didn't know a lot of that.
That's
I mean, I get that, but like, don't you want to know what drives a person's mind to do that shit?
Absolutely. I mean, all serial killers are like weird. I just don't know what what goes in their mind.
Like,
it's like, oh, I want to.
well, and
start killing motherfuckers.
especially when like they do it, and then they're like, okay, if you like, even if you do feel power, like, to what point are you gonna do this and then think like, oh, I can get away with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at some point, like, all this shit's gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Unless you're like really lucky and you can kill 40 people and not go untouched.
Exactly. We'll be right back. All right. What were we talking about?
I believe it was
Holy moly, I actually don't remember.
I don't remember. It was
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
good memory.
Yeah,
Good memory. Yeah.
Um,
the blonde and brunette.
well,
long hair
yeah,
stuff.
but like I think we ended off like, what goes through that person's mind? Like,
yeah, it was something like that.
I understand like if something had happened in your childhood that had made you feel a certain way, but what keeps that
anger,
that type of anger or that type of pain that happened from 20, 30 plus years ago linger around for that long?
You would have to feel like people still think that way about you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it would almost feel like it's you against society.
Well, you've seen Joker. You guys have seen Joker.
Yes.
I would imagine like people feel somewhat like that. You know what I mean?
I'm about to sneeze.
Oh, go. I mean, if you wanna, we'll cover the mic up.
I'm good.
Okay,
You're
you
good.
You're good.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm a demon.
Well,
not,
just in case,
not many people can do that.
I'll cover the mic up though. It is what it is. We have tissues on standby.
I'm just like that. But yeah, go ahead, as you were saying.
But yeah, like he was wrong throughout his life, and eventually it just got to a point where he felt like he was against society.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, he went on like a little tear.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot you can do to change that, though. But
I agree.
But then again, maybe his mind wasn't fully there. Because, like, there's a lot of people that are incapable of realizing what's good or that there's potential in something or, like, that there's potential in themselves. That's what I'm saying.
In the movie, he had one person that was on his side, and it was his mom. And I'm pretty sure his mom died, so, like, he had nobody.
Yeah, and that probably pushed him over the top.
For sure.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. It's like people say mind over matter for a lot of things. I feel like that's really true. Because, like, in sports, it happens a lot. Like, people think just because they're too small and they're not strong enough, they can't do something. But you obviously see stories all around the world of kids with, like, disabilities or kids with one arm or one leg that go on and do things that people with two, with all their limbs do, and they can't even do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everything's about mind.
Right.
This is anything in life, not even
psychology.
just killing people.
Psychology, bro. It's
everything
psychology.
starts with the mind. Yep. It's basically, they control us.
That's a great quote.
Anthony Colarossi, 2022.
Yeah, you could quote that.
Bookmark it. Trademark.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about? I have a topic, but I mean, I just went. So if somebody else wants to go, somebody else can go.
We're kind of just all.
Yeah, we're just winging it. If we want to dive into the topics, all that I just have one topic.
Look at our papers. None of this is planned. We got nothing on this.
And then show Austin. There we go. Yeah.
But these are from like 2 years ago that I've had, and I've never got to ask.
This is about to be like a long podcast. Just winging it
Off the dome.
And it's not in parts either. This is the full thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll
I
see.
mean, we had to stop, but it was just.
We'll see what happens.
Like
It's just
30 seconds.
for purposes of what we're working with.
So, did you have anything, or did you have anything?
Well, I was about to say, I remember when I saw Joker with my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
And, it was a disturbing movie, I'm not going to lie. So she's like, how'd you feel about it? I said, I was disturbed. It freaked me out. How'd you feel about it? She goes, I loved it. I was like, ooh, red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Big eyes like that.
Did you think that?
Yeah, 100%. She was like, I loved it. I was like, ooh.
Well, okay.
Your eyes are.
Wait,
well,
she make it in
now,
a weird way?
yeah, now.
Like,
No, that's how it felt.
Okay,
Now,
that's how
okay.
it felt.
Well, if you ask her, she's like, "Yeah, I liked it." You can't just start assuming that she's gonna murder
No,
you. You know
she
what I'm
said,
saying?
I loved it, and you can take that to the bank.
Is she watching this?
No! I'm blocked on everything.
Oh, she's
Everything.
Okay.
My buddy sent me a picture of like I don't know, a Snapchat she took, and I guess she was like in a bathing suit or whatever. And he has a girlfriend that's like probably better looking than the girl I used to date.
Okay.
And he was like, dude, she's looking bad. And I was like, can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm not. He's like, you want me to? I was like, no, I really don't care, to be honest.
What a
with
G
you.
though.
What
a G.
What a
Risking the block to
Yeah.
screenshot it.
Yeah. But, nah, but like, it's not a big deal. I don't care. It is what it is. Like I said, after hearing her thoughts on the movie, I was like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
dude, I couldn't just take someone's opinion from a movie and you know what I'm saying?
Well, when you get to know somebody,
well, that's true.
Yeah.
You have a connection.
Yeah,
With I
yeah.
understand that. I understand.
yeah, only girls with daddy issues could like that, and I understand, but I don't have daddy issues, and I'm not a girl. So I didn't like it. I was disturbed. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on to, I don't know, another topic.
You know what?
shall we say?
Let's bring up a controversial topic.
Oh!
Or, not controversial. It's
We're no
a,
strangers to controversy.
It's a, like, would you rather. So,
Oh.
Are you taking my question?
I was just going to bring it up.
No, I'm saying you're not taking my fucking question.
He can
Look,
say
if he
it.
wants to steal,
Bro, you
he's trying to
literally
steal
said-
ideas.
He wasn't saying that.
This dude literally wants to steal ideas.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
I almost did.
Okay. Here we go.
Alright, go ahead. You say it then. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is a would you rather. Okay? Would you rather take one punch from Mike Tyson in his prime, no glove, and he can hit you as hard as he can anywhere in the face for $10 million, right? Or would you fight Floyd Mayweather in a real match where he can knock you out, and every minute you last, you get $1 million for every minute?
And you could, like, run around.
Are you allowed to tap out in the fight with Floyd?
I mean, you could quit, yeah. Because
Yeah.
my thing is, alright, no, I want to hear your answer.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, Mike Tyson, at the height of his boxing career,
Yeah.
arguably, and I'm not a boxing fan, but from what everybody says, and you watch like highlights and
Right,
stuff,
right.
like arguably the best boxer ever, if you want to go like his
Right.
prime right then.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And without a glove, you see, he could hit you in the temple, and you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
So, hear me out. In a fight with Floyd Mayweather, if you're allowed to tap, and I could just run around the ring like a you know what I mean? I feel like, maybe I don't get 100K, but I get 50.
No, what are you talking
No,
about?
it's a million.
Every
Oh,
minute,
shit!
every minute you last in the ring with Floyd is $1 million.
Does that equate to like seconds too, or do you have to
it's
get
like
a minute?
you have to finish a minute.
Yeah,
That's
every
what it is.
minute.
Okay, well here's the thing. He was a defensive boxer too, right? Or he is
Yes,
a defensive.
he is a
so
defensive
like
boxer.
he's not a knockout artist.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I'm sure he could do it, but
Yeah.
that's not what he's known for.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely take the fight with Floyd. And
So-
you're allowed to tap. You're allowed to live. Are you kidding me?
So
You know who you are. If you're watching
yeah, you are
Yeah.
fucking stupid. You
this.
fucking moron.
Like, come on, we just got another one on our side.
So basically, a friend of ours, when we were watching the UFC fights on Saturday, had said Mike Tyson would not kill you. He said
pleads.
at the least,
Yeah.
the most damage that Mike Tyson would do to you with a punch with no glove in his prime to your face as hard as you can is a broken jaw.
He said he said broken jaw, broken nose. He said at the most.
Is this guy like an intelligent human being?
He thinks
Yeah,
he
he's
is
smart.
He's smart. Yeah, he thinks he is.
Alright, so if we're talking school, he's real smart.
Really smart.
Well, it's a good thing school doesn't equate to intelligence.
So basically,
That's silly.
my whole thing is, even if you survive
Yeah.
that punch,
Mhm.
you're waking up on tubes. You're a vegetable. You can't eat. You can't talk. You can't think.
Or
You can't walk.
most likely
You
you're
can't
dead.
speak.
Oh, right. Or
You're
dead.
gonna be a vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, okay, say you're in a coma and you wake up. Okay. Brain damage,
Mhm.
broken jaw,
Right.
broken eye socket,
Yeah.
your mouth.
Your
You know,
face
you're,
is
you're,
all
just,
swollen
you're,
up.
you're messed up.
Your medical bills will equate to more than what you would make in a Floyd
Well, I don't know.
fighting
about
Floyd.
that.
Bro,
But
no. Because think about it.
No, you might
Think
be
about it.
onto
Medical
something.
bills
More
are
than 10 million.
crazy, bro.
More
No.
than 10 million.
Physical therapy,
I mean, bro.
paying personal assistance at your house because you can't fucking walk and eat and talk and sleep and piss and shit.
Hey, look, I'm on your side.
You
I'm
might
on
have
your
to be on
side.
life support too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, ventilator. Yeah, life support.
You wake up as a vegetable. You're on tubes. You're
Right.
you're on the ventilator.
Right.
But with Floyd, you're telling me I can't run around for as long. I will take a.
I'll take a minute.
No,
I'm
you're
I'm
crazy.
running a minute.
I am going.
I'm out.
I'm going until I'm
That's
knocked
fine.
out. Because Floyd's got
Yeah.
gloves on. You get knocked out with gloves on one time.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
alright.
done.
You're alright.
You're not done.
I mean, you
Like
can still-
if I gas out with 5 minutes and he catches me and knocks me out, who gives a shit? I got knocked out by Floyd fucking Mayweather.
And it's one time. in
And I
your
got
life.
$5 million.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up in 10 seconds and I'm going home and moving all my shit out because I'm buying a house in fucking Calabasas.
Now, realistically though, I probably wouldn't last 10 seconds. Realistically,
with Mayweather.
probably no way. There's
Bro,
probably
you're talking. You can't just run around.
the greatest boxer.
Yeah. You're telling me you run around, tie up, wrap
I'm
up.
telling you, we say that, but I don't know how long.
I understand that fully because we argued that. I even said I couldn't last 2 minutes with him.
If you're
But-
actually
but
like
if-
trying to box him, no,
if
you're
I-
not lasting.
If
But
I know what's on the
running
line,
around,
if you're telling me $1 million on the line, I'm running until knocked out.
bro, you can't like, oh, come here. You know what I'm saying? Leave.
Yeah,
I
jab
go
step. You're
around
fucking
them.
jab stepping.
You
You're
could-
fucking boxing. It's not basketball.
Well, yeah, but you know, try to run over there. You fake him, go over there.
I just think
run in a circle.
there's only so many places you can go.
Right. You're only
In the
stuck
ring.
if you're in the corner.
See, I'm an idiot,
So what you're gonna?
so I probably get stuck in the corner.
Okay, but then okay, but then think about it. You can drop to a knee.
No, then it's done.
No, it's not. You can drop to a knee and get a 10 count. You can
Alright,
back
bro.
them up,
I
bro.
mean, you're just-
You can secure a minimum, at minimum, $3 million.
No.
I would almost guarantee it.
Bro.
I would almost guarantee
Look,
it.
I'm on the side of I'm in the ring for Mayweather. But you're telling me you can get like a almost guaranteed 3 million. 3
Yes.
minutes, bro, you're gonna be tired.
That's
No.
another thing, stamina too.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, bro. If you can't run for a minute, you gotta hit the gym, bro. That's a fact. But you're telling me you can't, like, bro, you
Come on,
can't,
bro.
you can't run around a fucking tight ass ring just to not get hit for $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Even 2 minutes, and even if you do get hit, you might not get knocked out. You might stumble, you might fall, yes. But that also equates to more time on the canvas. You get 8 seconds on the canvas, then you get a 10 count when you get up.
You know,
Then you gotta wait for the ref to come over and say, "Are you ready to
No,
fight?"
no,
this
yeah,
and that.
well, I think very highly of myself, but I just don't think. I don't think I can do it anymore.
No,
I don't think I could. I'm not saying that you, but like I
No.
can't. I can't
I
do
think
it.
you could. At least a minute.
I don't.
At
yes.
least a minute. Run
You're
around.
if you don't think you can run around the ring with Floyd Mayweather for a minute,
I guess we got to put on the tape.
wow.
You call
But
him- all right.
I'm begging everybody who's gonna watch this and see this, answer this because I need answers to this. I really need answers because what is it? Out of our friends right now, it's what 7-1.
No, I think two. Didn't one? Didn't.
Well,
other one
Keith
say?
no, because Keith said that he would much rather fight Floyd.
Keith Burnside.
Yeah,
And he's like
he's a
he's
boxer.
legit.
He would much rather fight Floyd and not get punched by Mike fucking Tyson.
By the way, Keith, I don't know if you like me or not. Last time I saw you, I was a junior in high school, and you gave me a dirty look. And I got nothing against you. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I don't have any beef.
Well, there's your next fight, Keith. He's been
That's
talking
nice.
a lot of shit.
That's nice. That's great.
funny.
No,
It's just the last time I saw him, he gave me like a dirty look. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a dirty look.
I think I explained because I think you brought that up to me.
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah.
I explained the
And I was like,
situation.
damn, I don't even know. I'm like, I'm a super nice guy. Unless you're a woman, you might not think I'm a nice guy. But I'm really a nice guy, truth be told.
bring it up again.
What?
Unless you're a woman.
Oh my gosh. No, it's just on my
No, it's
mind.
just-
What can
No,
I say?
yeah. But please answer that. One punch from Mike Tyson, no glove, in his prime, in your face, as hard as he can,
10
for
million.
$10 million. Or fight Floyd Mayweather in a ring, real fight, every minute you last is $1 million. Let me know. What's it mean? On YouTube, Spotify, everything, right?
Everything.
YouTube,
Let me
Spotify,
let us know in the
Apple
reviews
Podcasts,
and the comments.
Google
on,
Podcasts,
Yes, on whatever you can. Let us know in the
Anchor.
comments what you would do.
Radio Public, if you listen to that.
Go
Dude,
ahead.
put
Keep
Paul's
going.
shows on everything.
Everything.
It's about to be worldwide too.
Yeah, who knows?
This
man.
episode is global.
What
Joe
else
Rogan,
is it
who?
on? What? Oh, wow. Whoa.
I don't know about all that. Joe Rogan.
That he's pulling in like 11 million.
I don't
per
care. I
episode.
don't care. We gotta have confidence. You gotta have confidence in
Okay.
this game.
Okay, all
This
right.
is definitely like top tier.
Oh, I
Top
know.
tier podcast.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know a guy. Oh, I don't know a guy, but like I know of a guy that has his own podcast too. And like I'm not somebody that like tries to like rival people. Like I
Yeah.
want to help people out as much as I can. But I know this dude, and I followed him. He never gave me a follow back, and I kind
Oh.
of took it as like
Oh,
disrespect.
so he's a bum.
Well, he literally says like, listen to my podcast in his bio. I just have my link. I don't even have say like
Right,
yeah.
Right.
So people click on it. They're genuinely curious as
Yeah.
to what it is, and then if they stay and
Yeah,
watch,
yeah.
then it's
I
like,
don't
okay,
like
yeah.
people like that.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like you can't show a little bit of love
Right,
back.
right.
Like I wanted to have this guy on, but now I don't know. I mean, maybe I still will eventually, but it's like I don't get the hate. I don't understand. And maybe it was an hate. Maybe he didn't see it, but I think he did.
And then another thing that I wanted to bring up about that was, you know how like boxers have killed other boxers before with
Yes.
punches? Now, like, I obviously understand that comes from a lot of hits in a lot of places simultaneously and over multiple fights and occasions, right? Correct. But you're telling me Mike Tyson at one point was the hardest puncher in the entire world, can hit you anywhere he wants in the face. You're telling me, like you said, in the temple, you are a dead man.
You're done. Yeah. You're done.
And even if he somehow missed and hit you in the back,
you're deceased.
It's broken skull fractures.
You're deceased.
Dude, you're
okay. What if
you know what I'm saying?
What if you get knocked out and then all of a sudden the back hits? Then you're dead. You're dead.
I haven't brought it up to you before.
If he doesn't kill you, then you're gonna be killed on impact immediately.
I brought that up to him before.
Yeah.
Because I've always thought about like I was never in a fight in school, which motherfuckers are lucky because I would have mauled the shit out of you. But. But basically, like I was always fearful of knocking a kid out, and then him falling backwards and smacking his head off the ground. Yeah, because you can get charged for manslaughter if they like died potentially, or even if they were put in a coma.
It's some scary.
That's
stuff,
a manslaughter charge just for like for defending yourself because a kid hit you and you just stone cold fucking clean his ass and drop him because he's a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hits his head. All of a sudden, he's dead, and you're the bad guy. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it would be different if it's a defensive thing and like an actual threat, because it's the
same. It's
right. All right. So say
if you get hit and you hit somebody and they fall, hit their head and they almost die, it's a manslaughter charge.
Okay, but if they're like coming at you, that's like all right. So say someone were breaking this house right now.
I'm letting this bitch off.
God forbid. Right.
I'm letting this bitch
God
off.
forbid. Right.
Well, that's trespassing. That's illegal, right?
We hope not.
Okay, but say like you're just out in public and you get jumped and you kill one of the dudes and everything's on video. They're not gonna send you away because you just got jumped and killed and then you ended up defending yourself. And
I also feel like circumstances like if you were to come up like if a single dude came up to you and hit you, the court and the police, I feel like they wouldn't look at that as a deadly weapon. They look at that as a man being aggressive and he hits you. Okay, at that point you have the option to fight back or don't fight back. And then you say yes, okay, you defend yourself. But then at what point are the cops going to say, like, his injuries are more than, life-threatening to where, like, the person that hit him could be, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, his punch might not even stun you, but your punch might kill a man. You know what I'm saying?
I can see
you don't know that.
I'm just glad I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But then, you ever been in a fight?
With my brothers, yeah. Like no, like seriously, like fist fights, like head to the ground, getting punched. I come back with the elbow against the wall, bro. Let me tell you, it doesn't hurt to get punched in the head when you have like your adrenaline going.
You probably beat your ass, huh?
Well, I came back, literally had his head against a brick wall. I'm bashing it, whatever it is,
That's a little.
Wait, you're talking about a
brick wall.
You got your brother
in the garage, in the garage. But then he had me against the concrete floor. Same right here. I had like a bump for like 2 days.
All right, so why'd you fight?
We were working out at the same time. It was some stupid shit. Like we were working out at the same time.
Yeah, this is some brother shit.
We couldn't I couldn't use the equipment at the time I wanted to because he was using it. So I pushed him. Yeah. Whatever. He pushed me back. I was like, hold on, I'm still the old. And then back and forth.
Okay.
That hasn't happened for like a good 2.5, 3 years though.
So that was like siblings.
Yeah, so, I've grown a little bit.
So who wins in a fight now? You or him?
I would hope me.
Are you confident in you?
100%. I'm confident. Yeah, because I have the height advantage. I mean, he's like a little.
I don't mean shit. Like.
No, I understand.
Like, if I fought AC, I'd knock him clean out cold.
Hey, here's the thing. Anybody watching this podcast, it will happen one day, and I want everyone watching this to see it. Me and Austin are gonna box each other. That's all I'm saying.
I'll do a live commentary with Keith Burnside. I don't care.
Oh, that would actually be gas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that up.
Yeah, tell him. I would love to. We'll live stream it. We'll record it. We'll put it on YouTube.
And we need betting on it too.
Yeah.
Because, come on, betting is a part of life. Talking about that, March Madness next week.
You know what my speech is after I knock him out?
Oh boy. What is it?
I would like to take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody. Conor McGregor. Remember that? I don't care. I don't care. I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, you're going to be sleeping. You're not going to hear it.
You see, he just keep talking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, March Madness next week. This will be the first year I will ever be watching a girls. Nothing against them either. It's just not my personal thing. But
Because you're a guy.
right,
Yeah.
right.
It's that right there.
But women's.
You know what that is?
That's backwards in the camera.
Oh, well then.
Anyways, Iowa women's basketball to the championship, winning it all
Final Four at minimum.
at minimum Final Four.
Caitlin Clark.
Because Caitlin Clark is a hooper. She's a whole dude. Have you ever seen her highlights?
I don't watch college basketball. I don't really watch any basketball anymore.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like at
Well,
all?
No.
you watch her one time and you're hooked for the rest of your life.
Dude, she pulls up like Curry, literally
Really?
from like half court. Dude, she's
Bro, she's shooting like 35 flanks. She's shooting like 35
for
footer
no
fades.
reason.
Really?
No
She's shooting
reason.
fades in the W on in the women's college basketball.
Yeah, no reason.
I'll have to check her out.
Yeah.
Bro, she's averaging 29 a game. What, 9 assists and 7 rebounds?
Really?
She's the leading scorer in the nation.
How tall is she?
6 foot.
I think she's a sophomore too.
No.
She's a sophomore, yeah. And
Bro, she's a
Iowa
hooper.
Iowa is returning all 5 of their starters next year.
Really?
Yes. And right now they're ranked second in the for their bracket. They're a 2 seed in their bracket.
So that's just another lock for next year. It's a Loch-Ness
Bro,
monster.
you can't say that.
Huh?
Take it back. Well, knock on wood. You can't say
You
that
don't want
word.
to jinx yourself.
No, we just.
Yeah.
I can't. I refuse to say the L word. I can't
You
say
don't,
it.
You don't like saying it. It's a lock.
I don't say a different L word. It's love.
Well, you just said it.
No, but like,
No, love is his word.
I don't like that word.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you don't like love?
No.
Harper broke so
It's
many
a hard-
times.
Not to sound like a misogynist.
Again.
But,
Here we go with this.
Do you guys know the twins from Fresno State women's
Oh
basketball?
my God.
Woo!
The Cavender or Cavender
Whatever their
twin.
name, I don't know the name, but I know the ass. And oh my goodness!
That shit booming.
Oh, it's popping.
Nah, bro, I would shoot 2 for 2.
I don't. I'm
I
not
would.
hip.
I'd
I
go
need to get
over
hip.
25,000.
Nah, I'm shooting 2 for 2.
I'm shooting, but I over 25,000.
Man, I pulled up in the fucking Kia and they're like, damn. That's a. I'm
Kia
fucking.
Or wait, what is it? Kia Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You already
pulling
know,
up in the
you whip it in
toaster.
the soul. Yeah, you
Toaster oven.
I'm pulling up the Fresno
Look
State.
at-
I'm
look
pulling
at-
up the Fresno State and that bitch is flooded.
looking all rectangular and shit.
Right.
I'm causing a fucking tsunami if I pull up in that bitch.
Goodness.
It's gonna be a fucking problem.
Oh my goodness.
They're gonna have to get 100 dehumidifiers in that bitch.
Alright.
Wow. No, they're bad though, for real, and they can hoop.
I don't even know
Yeah.
if they can hoop, bro.
I don't know, but their Instagram followers, they each got like almost 400K, and I know it's not for the ability. You know what
No,
I mean?
not at all.
Which is such a shame. Once again, you know that happens. Can we just
Dude, I
International
hate
Women's
that
Day
shit.
was the other day, and I just want to say they should be recognized for their talents.
Yeah.
That's all.
I've
That was the statement.
Yeah.
What talent?
The basketball talents, and for their minds.
Everything. They
I'm
got all the
playing. No, I'm
talents in
playing.
the world.
Yeah. There's also a couple people I know like that. There's just one dude. I think he plays for Michigan. Dude, I think he averages like 0.4 points a game.
But he's a celebrity somehow.
Yeah. And then
Who?
his name is like Adrian.
And you know him.
I don't know him
Oh,
personally.
I thought you said you know him.
like
I said I know this guy.
No, well, I know
from
of
Michigan.
him.
Oh.
I know of him.
Okay.
Everybody I know plays. I don't know bench warmers. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I never understood it. Like, you are on a Division I college basketball team. Make you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how are you not known for basketball?
Yeah.
And they're just known for other shit. Like, now I understand if you start a business, you start a company or a brand, or you start doing something that you start a trend. Then that's reasonable. But when you're out here just making fucking videos and then you get famous.
Well, it's the thing. If you have that quality, or unfortunately, if you have looks, guys or girls, but mostly girls, as we know. We unfortunately as humans deem those people. I don't know, they're more interesting.
Yeah. Especially with the way media is.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
And how Instagram's engineered for us to find that stuff. You know what I mean?
And
It's
that's just dumb.
it is dumb for real.
This podcast should have 100,000 listeners right now if it
Oh,
wasn't for
I can't-
algorithms.
Exactly. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just trying to build my audience. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, I messed that up so bad. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. I have 27 subscribers, but my content is growing.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Put it on your social media, all the stories, everything.
Do you guys have a YouTube channel? I know you have a YouTube channel. I subscribed to yours.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I subscribed to yours too, I think.
Yeah,
I remember you had vlogs.
Wait, my old?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, the old one. Yeah, the old.
Yeah,
that's
I have
the one.
I have a YouTube, but I haven't posted on there in a minute.
We'll promote it. We'll promote it at the end. We'll put it in the bio and stuff
Dude,
like
my
that.
fucking
I will start a YouTube soon though.
dude, my one fucking video, my hype songs listened to in the cars had 13,000 views.
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at you. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, like 1 year after I posted it, it had like 1K,
Really?
and then within like 3.5 months, it got 11K, and then
That's awesome.
it gets like 20 a day for some weird ass.
The algorithm is so weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know.
I don't really have much success.
I haven't made a
obviously.
video in a while, just cause like there's not shit to do around here.
Yeah.
Let me say, water has never tasted better than it has right now out of this Luke Papala Show cup.
I appreciate that so much.
It's smooth,
Yeah, neither has
you know.
Coke and Crown, well, Crown and Coke.
Whenever you want to, interchange the
Correct.
words, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
What I
you're
want
just weird.
What I want to do
Take
is
some more.
go ahead as much as you want. Just obviously you'll be here for a while, so not as much as you want.
Oh,
really.
yeah. I mean, what?
I
We're good. Hour and a half in already?
yeah,
Hour?
I'd like to see you alive after this. Obviously,
I'll be alive. Come on now.
I'll drive you home if you're too intoxicated.
No, come on.
I know.
What do you look at me as? You look at me as a little chump?
No. I know you're Irish, so I don't want to insult your tolerance and stuff.
Did you
like
just
that.
assume my ethnicity now? Like, what are we doing?
I know
Here?
you-
Is that what we're doing?
Oh no!
I know
Now
you're Irish.
Now we're assuming. Now we're assuming things. No.
If this podcast wasn't canceled already,
It will never be.
no, there's no way. We're not harmful. We're just a bunch of nice guys.
Yeah.
I think.
Was everything resolved with your whole situation? With
Which one? I got a lot of
Uh,
situations.
The one you talked about on. I don't think it was the last one. It might have been the one before.
The Valentine's Day one? That should never be resolved.
Yeah.
That wasn't a heartbreak. It was more like a heart fracture.
Yeah.
Fractures never heal fully.
No, it's already healed. I think.
No.
Yeah, it took a couple days. I just held on to it for so long.
Right.
But I gave myself up too much. I don't know if this is what you're talking about or not.
It wasn't, but hey, we can go with
shit.
it.
We got like 2 more minutes till we have to.
No, the one I was talking about was with the cops.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that yet.
Okay, yeah, no, I was talking.
But basically, there was this girl. At the time, I was 20 and she was 22. Very attractive, very good looking. We had a class together. So I already had the Snapchat, so we had like a streak going for like a good, I don't know, I like to say 2.5, 3 weeks. And then so like we would talk after class, stuff like that. Ended up getting her number. We ended up FaceTiming for like 2.5 hours, bro. So I was like, okay, shit, like she wouldn't be on FaceTime for 2.5 hours with me if she didn't have any feeling.
Right.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like,
yeah, no interest.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of gassing myself up a little bit. And things were kind of going good. And then Valentine's Day happened, and we were supposed to take a test here in this room, and she agreed to it. But I just said, like an online test. We were going to cheat. We were going to cheat.
Okay.
And
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but you are absolutely ham at that.
Well, no, I was
you're loaded scoop of one ice cube at a time.
Well, dude, I wasn't trying to.
Dude,
I wasn't trying to make noise.
That's
so
embarrassing.
They didn't hear it.
That's
it's all good. It's
embarrassing.
authentic. We want that.
Right.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I
No, it's
had
okay.
to point that out.
It's okay.
That's embarrassing.
I'll finish it real quick because I'm about to cut.
Yeah.
But basically, I lied and said that I got her flowers indirectly. And after that, because she couldn't come, and after that, it was all bad. I gave myself up, left unopened. The streaks broke, and that's what happened there. But like I said, a minor heart fracture, not a heartbreak. So it took.
Poetry.
That was a quote.
Poetry, man.
That was a quote.
Is this a poetry slam or a podcast? I don't know.
We'll be right back. We're gonna get a word from our sponsor. What's going on, everyone? I'm so glad you're listening to or watching the show. But before I let you go, I have one question for you. Do you want to support me? And no, honey, I'm not talking about emotional support.
I'm talking about supporting the Luke Papala Show. How can I do this, you may ask? Well, lucky for you, I have the answer. In the description section of the show and under each episode, you'll find a link that says support this podcast. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that link. From there, you'll be able to become an official supporter of the Luke Papala Show for as little as 99 cents a month. That's right. Can you afford that $10 Starbucks coffee that you get 5 times a week? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for 99 cents a month. Can you afford the 20 packs of cigarettes that you buy multiple times a week? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for as little as 99 cents a month. Can you afford those 12 packs of condoms that you purchase multiple times a month to either use for your partner or practice putting on yourself? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for as little as 99 cents a month. So what are you waiting for? Become an official supporter. It'll be much more fulfilling than the 3 things that I just mentioned. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
So, you wanted to talk about the pyramids. That whole thing.
I didn't. You said, well, I did, but you said you were going to bring it up, so I'll let you do that.
Okay, well, you wanted to talk about the pyramids. I just brought it up right here.
Why is he like thinking like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's so
he
interesting.
wanted to bring it
It's
up,
just-
so I'm
right.
gonna let him bring it up.
No,
Okay,
right.
here we go. I brought it up.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
The whiskers.
Yeah.
I like the beard though. I can't grow a beard like that.
Dude, I literally got my hair cut a week and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Grows like a fucking wildfire.
Literally, because it was orange. no. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Anyway.
But anyway, the pyramids.
Bad,
Pyramids.
Yeah.
Bad joke. I seriously love it though. I don't know why. Like I love it. I
No,
love the
thank you.
beard.
I appreciate it. I'm actually thinking about.
Please don't hit me.
No, I'm actually thinking about getting.
A buzz cut.
Yeah, buzz.
Take off the hat and show him what you're working with now.
That's a nice.
That's how long we're working with now.
I like the hair though.
It's really fucked up because of the hat,
But it's authentic.
It's just super long.
I feel like there's so much you could do with that. Don't put it in like a little man bun though. Don't do that.
You know what I think's funny? Like say so for me and you when we go to look up haircuts, we're like
Oh
we just,
my God.
like we just type in say like man's bald fade, something like that. But for him, he would have to type in ginger haircuts. Because if he looks up like a normal haircut, like
it's a
one
dude
of
with like
ours,
brown hair, blonde hair, or
it just
black
doesn't.
hair.
It just wouldn't look right on him.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
So like I have to look up like ginger fade, ginger bald fade,
I
or
think that's so
ginger
funny.
buzz cut, or like ginger taper fade with the one on the sides. Like I have to look up everything with ginger in front of it because I can't picture myself with hair like that or that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go make sure this is recording real quick. Keep talking.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dude, I don't know if I
We're
should
good.
get it. Like, I was at the barbershop the one day and I was like, I'm getting it.
Well, which one? Like the actual barbershop
No.
market?
And then I just like, no, I'm not, fuck this, I'm not getting it. And then I just keep growing it long. So it's like, I used to get my haircut like every couple months because like, I didn't care like how long my hair got. Like I would just rock it until it got really bad. And then I would go get it cut. And then I started going like every 2 weeks. But then I was like, I got to start going a lot more now because like this shit, man, I literally get it trimmed down to the skin.
Really?
And it's full grown in a week and a half.
Huh.
And he can contest to that because that's like, he sees me, he's like, oh, you got a cut. A week later, fucking full grown fucking beard, full grown.
That's so
beard.
crazy though. I don't have that talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
You're working. You're working on it though.
Before we get on the pyramids, I don't know why this came up on my mind, but did you know when a person with red hair, a ginger, goes in to get surgery, they require 20% more of the amount of anesthesia than a regular person would need to be knocked out?
I remember you telling me
Yes.
that before.
Yes.
Really?
It's a scientifically proven fact. Because I remember, so I was getting 4 teeth removed one time. I was like 12. And I got 14 shots in the mouth. And then they gave me a drink. It was like some sort of like alcohol mixed with like a knockout drug. And I drank that, and I got 14 shots in the gums, in the mouth. When they thought I was knocked out, the dentist went in to start taking my teeth out, and I was kicking him. I was kicking the shit out of him in my sleep. And they had to restrain me. But I was unconscious up here, but like my limbs were moving. Like I was moving my arms and my legs and everything.
Damn.
And so then
You're probably dreaming someone was trying to grab you and shit.
I have no clue. Like it was just crazy. And so then I went to go get my teeth removed again, and then this time they did the IV, and they put it in me, and she was like, yeah, you'll be knocked down in about a minute or two. 5 minutes goes by, and they're like, do you feel anything? I'm like, nah. And so they give me more, and then I finally knocked out, and I wake up, and they're like, I guess gingers, you need 20% more amount of anesthesia than a normal person does to be knocked out unconscious.
Is that funny?
Isn't that like crazy?
That's insane.
So like the amount you would get and you would get, I wouldn't be knocked out. I would still be awake. Like I would be loopy, but I would still be awake and conscious.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, you guys would be like out cold sleeping. I would know what's going on. And like that, like I don't know why. They say it's something. It's got something to do with like the genes and the DNA.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in there that triggers you to require more anesthesia than a normal person.
Huh. I was awake the whole time when they removed my back 4 teeth.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh, you were awake.
I was awake the whole time. Oh yeah.
Were you on Novocaine?
Whatever drug it was.
So it was Novocaine.
I was.
You were just looking at him?
Did you feel it?
A tad bit, yeah, but it didn't hurt.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to like flip. Oh,
so you were Novocaine,
yeah.
He's like, nah, I went there like a fucking man, told him to pull them bitches out.
Yeah, I just walked in and opened my mouth and said, all right,
yeah, do it, get it done. I'm here, I'm ready.
People think you're tough when you say, oh yeah, I was awake the whole time, not even a big deal. But
what about those people that wake up during major surgeries? Like, I saw a video of this lady that woke up, this one dude woke up during an eye surgery. He was getting his eye cut open. He was getting his eye cut open, and he woke up during it, and then he was in excruciating pain.
I don't like.
And then this one lady woke up, and she was getting stomach surgery, and her stomach was cut open in 2 flaps, and she woke up and looked down and saw her stomach was split open in half, and she started freaking out, and then she passed out again.
Aren't they? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Aren't they supposed to like put like some like thing in like in the event that you do wake up, you can't see it?
Well, they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they put that thing over you so like your head's just off and you can't see it. And then they put that sheet over you, and then they only have an open hole in the area that they're doing the procedure on. But I don't know what the fuck happened with this one. But this lady woke up and saw her stomach was in 2 pieces.
That's so crazy.
And she instantly just fainted back out because she couldn't handle what was going on. Like,
That's
that's
so
just crazy.
I could never do that.
Yeah, if I woke up, I'd be freaking, especially if I could feel the pain. Like if I woke up and I was on Novocaine, like you're loopy, you're like, okay, like this might not be real. But if you wake up and you feel it, like, right, you're fucked.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a brutal surgery.
It's not something that I would.
That's a fucking check, though.
Yeah, but like, at what cost?
I don't think so.
I think
that's a botched surgery.
There has to be.
That's a botched surgery, bro.
But if it's successful in the end,
but it's a botched surgery. You still woke up. I mean,
maybe.
Well, because bro, they paid people, anesthesiologists, to do that shit, to put you out, to do, to put you out for the amount of time that you're supposed to be under for the procedure, and then you wake up and there's 45 minutes left in your procedure.
Now, if they make you sign a waiver, wouldn't they be not liable?
But I think you have to sign a waiver for all surgeries. Like, I don't think you just go in there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In there somewhere, probably though.
But I know there's definitely people that, like, a dude got his leg amputated and they amputated the wrong leg, and then he had to go in and get his other leg amputated again. He had cancer. He had cancer in his right leg, and they took his left leg. They took his left leg off, and then he went in. He got paid, and then he had to go in and get his fucking right leg taken off. So now he has no leg because he amputated the wrong one.
Yeah, I mean that's a crazy situation.
I would hate to be him. That would be awful.
Imagine.
That'd be terrible.
I would think about ending it, dude.
I don't know about that because you're getting paid, bro.
Nah, you get the prosthetics and you'd be able to walk.
But you can go.
That's
you can go do your.
That's a year to.
You can go do your jumping on the Olympics.
Oh my god, dude, that's not fair.
All you have to do is just wear pants for the rest of your life.
I'm a short stepper guy. You see it here.
It's a short stepper.
I'm wearing shorts too, but like I don't know if you're brave enough one day, you just walk out, you step out with the shorts.
Dude, we're so off topic.
Go ahead.
We're supposed to be on the pyramids, but
let's talk about
another thing just popped up.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Did you see that dude that now identifies as a woman.
Oh, the swimmer?
Yeah, and swam in the Olympics.
Dude, he came in like what, 40-something place?
No.
Or 400.
In men's, he was the 421st ranked swimmer in the world as a man.
Really?
And now
Transfers and identifies as a woman. Now he's first in the world. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think men should be able to do that?
Well, I think it further cements the theory that men can do anything.
Superior to women.
I'm not going to say superior to
No.
women. I'm just saying we can do anything. No, but realistically,
for show.
on
For sure.
a non comedic level, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you have all the women that have worked their entire lives to achieve a goal athletically, and then you just had this guy that you just.
Well, think about LeBron. One day goes, "Yeah, I'm a woman." WNBA.
I'd watch.
I'd watch too, but they're not losing a game. He's breaking every single WNBA record in 5 years. That it took somebody 20 to accumulate that.
Yeah.
record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5 years, everything done.
Yeah.
He'll average 60 a game. He'll average 10 assists. He'll average 50 rebounds. He'll win Player of the Month, Player of the Week, every single week, every single month. Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Win every single it's just. It's not. It's
Greatest
not,
woman.
I'm not
stupid.
for it.
I'm not for it either.
overall.
I mean, I don't think it makes sense.
I think do what you want, but when it comes to that and you're tarnishing people's goals and dreams and stuff like that by just essentially like I don't want to say cheating, but like cheating.
Right.
That's cheating.
Yeah,
100%.
I don't think that's the best.
And
Now,
and that dude was not transgender. He just said he identifies as a woman, and it's starting.
No, I'm pretty sure he's transgender.
Really?
I mean,
think so.
if we're doing that,
But
then
how long? How long?
Either way, it's not. Either way, I don't
Because he
think
still
it's
has the
right.
capabilities of a man.
Right.
how long do you think it is or takes, or maybe it happened already? Steve that identifies as an Eve goes into the woman's bathroom just to see what it's like, and what can you say? You know?
Wait,
Right.
say it again. You said how long?
Alright, so a guy turns into a girl.
Yeah.
Well, no. He doesn't even turn into
He
a
just
girl. He just
identifies.
walks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
He goes,
yeah.
oh, like he walks in there, sees, and goes, and they're like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm a woman.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, no, I think that's just a creep.
Well, right. But some people actually have like sympathy for these people, and they think, oh no, he should be able to go, and then
Well-
or she should be able to.
Well, it's all fun and games until that person is put in that situation when a man walks in on them, and then their whole ideas change.
Yeah, and so you have a 10-year-old girl.
Yes,
who's
their
just
whole
literally-
ideas change.
Her mom's waiting
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. The ones supporting it will be the ones against it once it happens to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think we should
That's
allow
a
any
cold-
harm
that was
to
hard.
come to anybody. Yeah, I don't.
I'm
agree
not.
with that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Now, in terms of athletics, we should have the men, the women, and then all the trans people just compete against each other. Because honestly, I think I would rather watch the trans people more so than the men and the women. I mean, I would turn on I didn't watch the Olympics,
Right.
but I would if they had that.
Really?
It's like the circus, you know what I mean? Like,
Called him a circus. That was
no,
called animals.
oh my god.
I'm joking.
No, but I don't know. It's I say the circus because it's something that you wouldn't really expect to happen.
It's different.
You know, it's different. Exactly. I would love to watch it. I'd watch it every.
Imagine how that is then, because think about a man transitioning into a woman,
No.
but a woman transitioning into a man, but they're both transgender. What do you do then if there's like wrestling in the Olympics?
They compete against each other.
But you have a man going into a woman, losing all of his
Hey,
feminine.
if they wanna
you know
do-
what I'm saying?
All right, hold on. How about this? You
I
have
don't
men,
know.
women, transgender men, transgender women.
Dude, there's just no way they would ever do that. That meant
I feel like it would be fair.
Many different. I mean, it would be fair if they were to ever get to that point, but
But
They
then,
are
but,
never
but
gonna
then
be
they're gonna
like,
start bringing
all right,
in
here's
pronoun
a-
shit and this and that.
Just put it all in their category. Like I
yeah,
said,
but there will be a million categories, is what he's trying
like
to say.
I said,
You
I
got-
would watch.
Like you said, man, woman, woman, man. Then there's they, them, she, the, they, the, like that, like tic tac, you know.
Listen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Prosthetic penis or not, just put them in the category, and then I'm watching. I don't care if it's.
But you know how many?
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand that. But think about, there's always gonna be people that are like, well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the same thing as him, but I identify as this, but he identifies as that, so I should be in that in that category too.
I think they should definitely be able to compete realistically. Just
Personally, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I understand your.
Yeah, we all
have like different opinions, but no.
If you're one of them watching, I don't have anything against
nothing
you.
against
Neither
you.
do I.
It's
I'm
just
nothing.
a personal like.
It's like it's just my idea. Of
I just think a lot of things are funny that not a lot of people do.
Yeah. No.
But realistically, no. I don't have anything against trans people. I would
Nothing.
gladly take a.
That's your choice, not ours.
Yeah, I would gladly take somebody who's trans out to lunch, dinner, breakfast, like whatever, share like a meal with them, have like a 2-hour conversation. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm actually a nice guy, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, for sure.
You followed me?
So to the pyramids now. Like we were supposed to, like what, 25 minutes ago probably? How long?
15-ish.
Oh wow.
Ish.
Okay, 15 minutes ago. Pyramids. Are they
Pyramid.
real or are they not?
The
What's
pyramids
going
of
on with them?
Egypt, and the Sphinx. You know what the Sphinx is,
The
right?
Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinx. The
Sphinx.
Oh, silent.
I was just missing the S.
I will say
Yeah.
I do want to go and actually see them in person one day.
Me too. If they're actually there.
Oh, you couldn't take me because I just want to climb them. Like I'm not the guy that would just like want to, you know.
I mean,
like I'm not gonna just go to Egypt to look at pyramids.
You
like
take
I'm gonna
pictures
fucking
and
want to
stuff.
climb it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know.
Like God forbid, bro. That's where they filmed Transformers.
They were destroying them.
Yeah.
They just built them right back up.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but on a serious take, I think the aliens did it.
Yeah.
They did it all.
Believe in extraterrestrials?
100%.
I do too.
Yeah.
I have a question that will stump you, but I'm gonna wait till we
go ahead.
finish this.
Go ahead. Because I don't know if we're gonna have enough memory on that. I have fun to do it. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it. Go ahead.
God is the creator of all, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who created God?
Well, the idea is that God was just always there. It's crazy. It's a mind.
Well, he couldn't just be there. He had to be created.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. There's, the simulation theory.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a crazy alternate reality theory.
Well, the idea is that we're in a simulation now, and maybe we don't know it. There's like a cut, and I'm gonna paraphrase too. I need to be like fact checked or something like that. But
We're going to go with whatever you say.
there's one of these. There's like 3 theories, and the one theory is that humanity has always gotten to like a certain point technologically, and then all of a sudden there's no progression. They just like, I don't want to say like it restarts.
It just stands still.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden like you have us. Like we've progressed so fast, like technologically. 50 years ago, people were less, maybe. I don't know when Pong was created, that little game. 30 years ago, and now we're walking around with virtual reality headsets and phones.
Pong, Tetris, and then you came out with the what was it? The first console ever made was the
Atari?
yeah.
Yeah,
the
and then
Atari.
just think about like the last 10 years, how much we've progressed, bro.
Right.
It's nuts.
I mean, there's never been more innovation than in the last 10 years.
But then you could bring up past events like the moon landing. If we weren't that advanced in the 70s and 80s, how the fuck do we get a moon?
Dude,
a rocket to the moon, but we haven't gotten
There's a lot of
one
weird
there
shit.
since. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like a lot of people think the moon landing's fake.
I'm about to say something controversial.
Say it.
Earth is flat.
Did we actually land on the moon?
Yeah,
I have no knowledge of it, so I can't even
I don't
speak on
know.
that.
It's because it's like, how do you not believe it? Like, you learn about it in school, but
You see
The
videos,
school
but
don't
then you
mean
think about
nothing,
green
'cause
screens. You think
We also learned
about
about
editing.
JFK getting killed by Oswald. What's it?
some
Oswald
yeah.
in school, but he didn't get killed by Oswald.
The
Right.
school system ultimately is it's fixed.
Can we have like
to
I
control
agree.
your mind.
Can we
Like I
have
said
like?
earlier.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was
Keep cutting
literally
it.
just saying.
Like you said earlier. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say literally, just like I said earlier. Everything starts with the mind. And
Yeah.
School is there to program your mind into working.
A 40-hour week job.
Well, there's nothing wrong with people like that work jobs. You have to work them. You have to make money, but it's the way they go about it, and they don't teach you real life things.
Alternative ways to
Like,
accommodate for your living.
bro, how many people know how to? Obviously, we don't write checks or anything like that.
Mhm.
But how many people coming out of high school know how to go to the bank, get a loan, mortgage a
Nobody.
house, rent
Take a
something like
mortgage,
that?
yes.
You can't.
Do taxes,
I feel like there should be like a class on like, or
financial literacy.
a course, not just that, but like a course over multiple years, like how to deal with social media. Because there's too many people I know like that are girls that just cut themselves because they see these unrealistic body standards on Instagram. And
Well,
stuff.
I would say the
I
social
think,
media
I
thing
mean,
as a whole.
I understand that, but
In terms
once
of, like,
again,
mental
that is a mind thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
We need to have
like
a
you,
class.
as a person, as a human, you have to believe that there is better. You have to believe that you are capable of doing whatever you want. And like I said earlier, I understand that a lot of people can't get to that point to where they can believe in themselves. But then that's when it comes to the people around them. Like, you need people around you too. So it's like you got to be able to build like that friendship or that connection with, even if it's your parents or your sister or something like that. Like you got to build that connection just so someone can vividly put it in your mind, even if it's once a week. Like, you get that, like, imagine someone's having a bad day for 6 days and then one day they get that.
Yeah.
You're great. You could do anything you want to. You know how much that changes a person's week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a mindset, bro. Like, you just need people that are gonna be there to push you.
What were you gonna say before?
It was like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my whole argument was like, we have like sex education in school. We have like drug intervention classes, not intervention, but like prevention classes. There's alcohol abuse classes. My whole thing was like, why can't we have like that? You know, like once a week for the people that like especially don't have anybody. You know what I mean?
No, right.
Because although like obviously females are like more common to like harm themselves physically, male suicide is obviously males kill themselves more than females in terms of the suicide rate. So there's
I don't care what anyone
on
says.
both sides.
Guys have it harder than girls.
That's a hot take.
It's a hot take.
You know what I
It is
saw?
a hot take.
You know what I saw the other day?
Go ahead.
Actually, no, God, keep talking. I'm gonna actually look this up real quick while you guys talk. Is that cool?
Go ahead.
Good. I just want you. There's this quote that I saw.
Go ahead.
I
What
was
was it about?
blown out the water. It's about how you said guys have it harder than men. Well, I mean, guys have it harder than
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got
You're
very
alright, you're
distracted.
Do I say that in a way of like social, like I don't know. You know, we're expected to do more. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know.
Explain, like, guys have it harder, you're saying, in the sense of like what you have to do in life compared to like just the like male versus female experience, you're saying.
Yeah.
In terms
And to live by a standard.
I
like,
can get where you're coming from.
I don't know. What do you think? You think
I think women have it harder, but I'm the misogynist.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I think women have it harder. Just like, cause like, I don't want to have a kid. I'm not trying to go through.
Right. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about the whole pregnant baby thing, because I couldn't do that. Props to all women that give birth, because holy moly, I mean, you're carrying a bowling ball in your stomach for 9 months, and then you got to push that shit out.
I can never push it.
Do it.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't know how women are expected to push the bowling ball through their gash.
Right.
Not me.
No.
Not me.
That's brutal.
I'm okay.
That's so brutal.
Props to all of you.
Yeah, respect. Ultimate respect for that.
But like, yeah, in addition, like a monthly period, like I said, I don't know the statistics, but I know a bunch of girls that have cut themselves just like from social media and seeing the unrealistic body standards and stuff like that.
I found it.
I don't know any guys. I'm sure there's a couple guys that more than a couple, but I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Right.
So I found this, and you said men have it harder than women, right?
In a social,
In
a social
sense,
world.
okay.
In a world.
Now, I was watching this video, and basically, this guy has a podcast, and he brings girls on, women, that want to argue that men should like do this, do that, pay for this, pay for that, support this, support that. Okay? And they argue it. And then he brings up the point about, so you want a man to do what the Bible says. And like the Bible says the man should do this, man should do that. But then he goes, okay, so what if a man wants a woman to be like in the Bible? And then he goes, how many of you here are virgins? You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, women should, like I guess that's what it says. Like, I haven't read the Bible fully. I read some of the Bible when I was young. But, he brings up the part that if a man wants a woman that's just pure from the Bible, they'll never find one. You know what I'm saying? And so then this dude comments, he goes, the problem is men were taught how to treat and respect a woman women were taught what to expect from a man and never taught how to treat a man.
Wow.
Did you understand that?
Yeah.
I think that's like very valid. So like growing
It's
up,
valid.
we are.
But it also depends on.
I mean, I
how
get
they're
that,
brought up.
but exactly. I mean, like I would assume that most men or boys growing up are taught to respect women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it says women were taught what to expect from a man. You see what I'm saying?
The gender norms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says they were taught what to expect from a man, but never how to treat a man. So they can go and expect all this and that from a man, but don't know how to treat him right. You know what I'm saying? So like I think that kind of points to the point where you're saying where men have it harder than women because they're caught up in trying to treat a woman like this and that and meet their needs, but they're just looking to get shit from the man and not, give him support. Like, if he's trying his hardest to pay this, pay that, pay for her car, pay for the house, pay for the phone, put food on the fucking table, cook, and go to work, and she's at home, and then, he does one thing wrong, and then it's, oh, well, you fucked up, this is your fault.
Yeah.
Right? Then that's added pressure on him, and it's harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And I think, like you said, men kill themselves more than women.
Yeah.
I think that drives that
Also
man to that point.
incarcerated at a higher rate as well.
Yes.
We could go on and on bringing up the stats.
I think that can drive a man, like the added pressure of satisfying a woman's needs to extreme levels.
Definitely.
Beyond comprehension.
And I will say too, even though I think that women have it harder, I'd say compared to like 20 years ago, that it's leveled out somewhat. There's a lot more stuff that women can do now than they could 20, 30 years ago, stuff like that. In terms of like what's like societally acceptable.
Women now
socially.
are more than capable of doing what a man can. Now, I will say there are some physical limitations to what women cannot do.
Yeah.
Like lifting, like
a construction worker,
yes,
for example.
exactly.
I mean, you have your outliers for sure.
Like if you are working a job, I don't think it would be fair for a woman to bring up the argument, well, we're not hiring these jobs because we're women. No. You're not hiring those jobs because you're not as efficient as a man.
Yeah.
That's what the argument is. But then they just take it as, oh, we're a woman. That's why we're not getting hired.
Yeah.
I think there's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people just use the woman card. You can't always use it because they're like for that example, if you're not an as efficient worker as a man, it makes no sense to hire a person, like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why it's always the woman card. They never want to look at details and other things that surround that argument. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and a lot of times you have like just male-dominated jobs, and then there's female-dominated jobs. It just depends.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't like the whole diversity thing because just get whoever's good enough for the job.
Right. No, yeah, and I agree with that.
You don't want like a pilot to be chosen because of
that's what I'm saying. Like a
or
man,
a heart surgeon.
like you're telling now I'm not gonna lie. I would rather have. I mean, I don't know because I don't know how hard it is, but like pilots, I would actually, like to me, I would feel like a female pilot would be better than a male because I feel like males get distracted.
We definitely
like a female
this podcast,
like a female.
Right, we were supposed to talk about pyramids and immediately switched to something else.
I totally forgot about the pyramid, but I would much rather have a female drive. Well, pilot a plane. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
whoever can get me from
point A
to place
yeah.
B.
Oh, Spirit. Fuck you.
Don't drive.
Never fly Spirit ever again.
I fly Southwest.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I said I would pay $1,000 just to get on any other plane but Spirit.
Spirit will take you from 50,000 miles in the air.
No, 10,000 feet in the air.
I said miles.
10,000 feet in the air
to the ground.
To landing strip in a minute.
2 minutes.
And that's what we did. Our ears, dude, we almost had to go to the hospital. We landed in Fort Lauderdale. What was it, like 2020, right?
2020, yeah.
Yeah, it was November 2020. We left Pittsburgh at like 9 a.m. We got there at like 6 a.m. We left at 9 a.m. And we got to Fort Lauderdale at like 11:45. And pilots, we'll be landing here shortly. Flying at a current altitude of 15,000 feet in the air. Be ready for the level change. Yeah. No fucking joke. 15,000 feet to ground to landing in 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't hear right for 4 hours off that flight.
Are you serious?
No, I'm
Dude,
dead
it was
ass serious.
so-
I complained to him about my ears forever, and the worst part is we forgot gum and we forgot to bring pills like aspirin and Tylenol. Forgot it, so it made it even 10 times worse. So the 15,000 foot difference in 1 minute 15 seconds just completely ruined our whole fucking first day.
If you're watching this, Izzy, this is because of you.
Yeah,
we went through this because of you. You scammer.
Izzy, yeah, you fucking scammer.
Oh,
No,
my goodness.
but Spirit. If you ever watch this or somebody at Spirit watches, show this to the company and tell them to fuck themselves, because that shit is absolutely unacceptable. In Southwest or American, if you're watching this, sponsor us, because we just want to leave and we want to go somewhere. We want to go somewhere.
Well, safely.
Yeah, safely. I don't want to die. I don't want to get on Spirit and think about never seeing my mom and my sister again, and my dad and my grandpa, and Luke and Anthony. I just want safe travel. So if you're watching this, please and please and please just sponsor.
Hey, we're about to
We're about to go. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.